Hey guys, welcome along to this video where I'm going to teach you why guitar tab is important to learn. I know there are quite a lot of YouTubers, especially since you are watching this on YouTube. Now the thing about YouTube is, if you stick to the end, I'm going to teach you 2 or 3 extra points as to why learning guitar tab matters if you are a player who doesn't read any guitar tab. So let's get into the monitor and we'll take a look. I have opened 2 YouTube videos here. One is very popular Marty Music, of course, very popular guitar channel, and a lot of great lessons. Now, it is missing guitar tab, and that's why I've picked it for this example. So let's just take a look.
Like that, 12 to 15. Then we're going to hit 14 on the G with our middle finger. Then we go...
So you can see looking at that video that of course you're getting the fret number, you're getting sometimes the string, but a lot of it is based on like, you've got to watch what finger he's using and where he's putting it. And like, those are such useful skills to learn, because if you're playing in a band or jamming with somebody, a lot of the time you're not going to like take a piece of paper and just like write out a load of tab and hand it to the person and go, let's jam. You know, like you're going to end up demonstrating things to them via that method. So it is useful. So this is not a like, I'm slamming the YouTube way of things, because I've taught videos myself this way too. But I've got to say what is missing from a video like that. So one thing that is missing is that you've got to like begin to memorize all that intro. From the get-go. You've got to be memorizing it as you're taking it in. And it becomes a bit harder as well. Like if I said, because I have taught some students myself by saying, here, look, there's no point reinventing the wheel. Just go to this video and learn it off that video, and I'll help you with any extra technique questions you may have. And the thing about it is, you'll notice there are no bars. Like it's kind of hard to quantify what to practice. And that's why learning tab, that's reason number 1. That is why learning tab really matters. So as an example here, you could say, I'm going to learn 1 minute 10 to 1 minute and 20 this week. But you're kind of talking in seconds, which kind of isn't that musical. So let's take a look at a website I use for guitar tabs, which I think you may like. So we're going to go back in here and I'm going to bring up Songster. Okay, Songster is a free website that has guitar tabs up. Now, the guitar tabs, I'll just put this playing. This is why I like this one so much. So as you can hear, like, it plays so you can hear how it goes, but you also have the numbers now of the tab of what you play. Now, of course, it still is missing fingers. Like, we still don't know what fingers to use, but you know what? If you go back to this, you can begin to merge the 2 approaches. So you could read it off this. And there it is, separated into bars. So as you can see, like you could say, I'm going to learn bar 1 and bar 2 today. Like that's a very clear goal. It's so easy got. So that is a big reason to begin consider about using tabs. And again, you see all the songs here. And you can play it back as much as you want. And if you don't like big long YouTube intros and like, please sub to my channel and do this and do that, like, and ads popping up in the middle, like Songster is so useful for that too. Now you can't print the tab, that's one thing, but I think printers are kind of gone out of fashion anyways. So that is the first thing about the tabs. It's that you can base it on that. Then the second thing about guitar tabs, where they come in useful on how to read them, it's that if there's any different techniques in the song, like for example, if you play lead, you could have done hammer-ons, pull-offs, bends, slides. There's many different techniques. And if you're just getting the lesson off a video without tab, well, you've got to remember what technique is going on. You've got to remember what fret to play, what's coming next, and memorize it all. So by reading the tab then, you can go, oh, there's a hammer on there, there's a pull off there, and you begin to remember how it goes. So let's take a look. So there we go. So that's a pull off. So that means you pull off the 14 to the 12 and you have your bends. Like there's so much good stuff by learning to read tab. And the third and most important reason why learning to read tab is so good, it's that once you have learned like how to read this thing called tab, you can just like Google tabs and get into the plane straight away. Otherwise, you have to sit through a big long video where the person explains it. And the thing about YouTube is, as a teacher who creates on YouTube, I'm creating a video for like the internet. So it's kind of a bit hard to like explain it a certain way for somebody. It could be too fast for somebody, too slow for somebody else. And with tab, you can read the numbers and just take it in the way that you want it. And again, it's all there to read from start to finish. You don't need to memorize. You can see what techniques are being used, and you don't need to sit through like YouTube explanations and things like that. There's a bit of a Matrix moment. There's like a Inception moment. There's like a YouTube explanation about YouTube explanations. But I hope this helps, and I hope this clears up some things if you were looking to learn guitar tab. All right, see you on Friday if you're watching this on Tuesday. And remember to subscribe to keep up to date for all the latest lessons. Thanks for watching.